Sometimes the weight of expectations tries to box us in the places we weren't meant to fit.
Hi guys, welcome back. I think you know us and who we do, what we do. We are the Messy Middle. I am Theresa.
And I am Irene, and welcome. This is episode 10.
Wow. I wish
Can you
we were
believe?
popping bottles, but I'm too busy drinking my water because I didn't hydrate enough today.
And I'm too busy drinking my ashwagandha tea because it's stress relieving and calming. So
It's really good, that stuff. What
it
kind of
is.
tea?
It really. Um, it's the Organic India brand.
Oh,
I don't know.
yummy.
I needed something stress relieving, and the third time that I'm having it this week. So I guess it's
I
working
love
out.
it. So talk to me. How was your week, girl?
Oh, my week was actually amazing. I finished a 72-hour fast on Tuesday. And I have to, I know everybody's like, what? You do this willingly? Yes, I do this willingly. And I have to say that it changes everything in my brain. It changes everything in my body. Today, I finished work at 4. I didn't get off the computer until a little after 5. And then I went upstairs. I was cleaning up. I was getting things together, putting things away. My desk looks almost clean. I'm not going to show it to you just yet. But the 72-hour fast does something to your brain. That brain fog is lifted. I can't say enough about it, but you have to experience it to understand the high that I'm feeling over the next few days.
Okay, a couple
Yeah.
of things. So is the 72-hour cleanse is because you don't want to pop out your tracks in your mouth? Let's be
No,
honest. Let's be
no,
real.
no, no. Honestly, I do it. This is the third year or the fourth year that I'm doing the 72-hour cleanse. And I do it
Okay.
twice a year. And so I do it in January to
Mm-hmm.
kind of clean, reset my mind, my body, and my soul, because it could get very spiritual for some people from
Well,
all the junk that I had from September through now. And we know that December was full of sweets and cookies and drinking and just all these habits that
mhm.
we don't do every day. And then I do this cleanse again at the end of the summer to get myself ready for the new school year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we can do a whole episode just on detoxing and intermittent fasting. And I love it. I can't speak
That
enough
is
about it.
that is impressive.
Thank you.
So, which brings me
Yes.
to,
No, wait. I want to hear your week. It's not only about
oh,
me. How was your
yeah.
week?
Well, not 72-hour cleanse. I think I ate gummy bears at like 4 o'clock tonight because I was like, oh shit, I didn't eat. And I also didn't go to the bathroom this morning. So I
Huh.
am not in your place. Um, my week was okay. First week back into the office. I'm working 2 jobs. Last 2 weeks we were off. So my big girl job, I guess we'll call it.
Right?
Then my side job, I worked constantly. So I was back in the office. It was really nice to see everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but rolling out of bed, getting back into the routine, hustling my kids up. Um, my daughter's still home from college, which is really nice, but I haven't spent any time with her.
Aw.
It's been interesting. Like, I told you, like it was a hard holiday for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's good and mentally focused. I'm a Virgo, so I am very A personality and very much in my routine, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time a scattered brain and all over the place. And I always consider myself a cloud because I float through life, but I want to be so structured. So I guess to sum that mushy mud up, it was okay. It was a good week.
All right.
Not a 7-hour cleanse.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get you to do it one year, one time, just one time. When I first started it, I did it with Lori. You remember Lori?
Yep.
And said, I'm going to try intermittent fasting. I thought I was doing it right and I was doing it completely wrong. A few years ago, she was doing the 72-hour cleanse. She'd do it with me. So, I don't know. I'll do 24 hours. I said, that's what I can do. So I got to 24 hours and I was feeling good. I said, all right, I'm going to try 36. And the 36 it avalanched into 72. It's addicting. It's very, very addicting.
But you're drinking water, you're drinking coffee.
I'm drinking water, tea, black coffee, and that's it.
Wow. And you're not getting a headache from hunger or anything?
No. I was hungry, but then once you get over that hunger pang, it disappears and it doesn't come back again.
Are you peeing and pooping constantly?
I'm peeing a lot. I'm not pooping that much because I'm not eating anything. So, you know,
I
yeah.
mean, your hair looks amazing.
Thank you. I haven't washed it in 4 days, but thank you.
Wow. This 72-hour thing is really going to so many different levels.
It has so many benefits. Like I said, we can do a whole podcast episode in February all about that. So I wrote that down in our notebook, by the way, just so we can have it and we don't forget this
I mean, of
conversation.
course, because you're like this.
I am.
So
So
let's
tell
talk.
us. All right, so
I'm
let's
going to
talk.
talk about reframing January, right?
Okay.
So January comes with the unspoken expectation that we should be waking up and doing this brand new version of ourselves, right?
Absolutely. These new habits, this new body, this new mindset, this new life. But I woke up and I'm still in my bed, in my house with the same family that I had the day before. So it's not a new life.
Right. I mean, not necessarily you because you did a 72-hour cleanse. In my mind, you're in starvation.
Yeah, but everybody else, it's like this new you, new life, and it's not.
So the intention is beautiful, right? We
Mhm.
wake up, new year. Oh my God, I'm going to start everything off. I have this purpose to overhaul everything. I'm going to do all these things that I didn't get to do, everything I was actually craving. But then,
We think it's going to be easy. We have this clarity. We're like, yes, I trust the universe. I trust myself. I'm going to dive into it 100%. And then it doesn't happen.
so today, I want to talk about our resolutions without the hustle, right?
Ah,
So, like, I am a huge set my goals, do my vision board, get my mind refocused. I need it for so many different things. I need it to keep me focused. I need it to keep me goal centric, but I don't want the hustle, right? So let's talk about that.
all right. So, what if I ask you that this year, 2026, so whoever is watching it, what if this year is not about pushing ourselves or making things perfect or this intensity to set goals, write this, gain that, this checklist? But what if it's more about supporting ourselves?
I love that because, to tell you the truth, I've never been a fan of it's all or nothing. January is my reset, and then I could never do it again. It's exhausting.
Hmm.
And honestly, it's not real life. There's 7 days in a week. Sunday for me starts the new week. Like calendars say that. So I always give myself, you have tomorrow. We're alive. We're breathing. We have tomorrow. We even have the next hour to reset ourselves.
100%. Because change doesn't happen when you're feeling stressed, when your nervous system is overwhelmed, when you're exhausted, when your cortisol levels are through the roof, your adrenals are shot. It doesn't happen. Your body can't sustain it.
100%. And I
Yeah,
have to say, I'm going to speak for myself.
of course.
You know, and for people that I've witnessed, most resolutions fail because it's the lack of discipline. It's we try everything and then everything changes. So it's like, oh man, so I ate the gummy bears, which
Hmm.
I ate the gummy bears, so like I'm not going to eat healthy this year.
That's it.
Well, that's it. And
Yeah.
that's not true.
No, I've been doing a lot of because our behavior, the eating the gummy bears, snacking at night, it doesn't change unless we change the environment or what is supporting us and what's around us. So if
And
we're, let's say, for example, my husband loves to watch TV at night and he's always has chips. So if I want to watch TV with him, but he always has the chips, I can't avoid the chips because they're still there. So even though I want to change my behaviors and not eat chips, unless I change him supporting me, all right, babe, while we're together, I won't eat the chips.
Mhm.
Or when we're together, I'll have healthy version of chips or we'll have a healthy snack. Unless something changes or I don't watch TV with him, unless something in our environment changes, the behavior that I want to change, is not going to change.
I mean, it's true. You have to change the environment, not yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're a perfect example of this 72-hour cleanse, right? You had a friend that told you all about the health benefits. You're a perfect example of like you had to go through on how to change this to do this. So we're trying to create all these habits, right? And it's lasting change. Um, but we're becoming a stronger person. And you became a stronger person by doing this fast, right?
Mm-hmm. But also I wasn't so hard and everything wasn't so black and white. I have 12 goals on my list. I'm going to get them done. No, it was a softer system. I was gentler with myself. It was something very natural. And like I said with my girlfriend, I said, I'm going to try it for 24 hours. I know I can do that. And I came into it with a positive mindset. And then because I felt good after 24 hours and I had that accountability partner, so I can check in with him. How are you feeling? Oh, okay. This is how I'm feeling. And because it was kind of normalized, it was natural, it wasn't forced, it wasn't like, "Oh, you have to do 72 hours. Oh, you have to drink all this water." It felt really good. It really did. It just felt so natural. And I feel like that's where we have to go.
I love that. I love that. So talk me through it. The question is, what are we doing? How do we change these habits? How do we reframe all of this?
Okay. So I was really thinking about this, especially for our upcoming episode today. And I started this last year and it went really well. And then life happened. My daughter had surgery and she was covering from it. It just like a whole bunch of shit happened last year. But I came back to it again this year. What if instead of setting all these goals in January, we think to ourselves, what does our body need? What habit do we want to change? And then we focus on one habit and then list out what do I need to do to make that habit happen. So for example, you always talk about journaling in the morning. And I started doing that this week. So my goal was this month is I want to journal a little bit in the morning. So in order for that to happen, I have to get up earlier. But I
Yeah.
don't want to set my alarm clock earlier. So my problem was I was pressing snooze, 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 and getting up at 6:30 and then running out of the house like a crazy woman an hour later. But now I'm pressing snooze once and I'm up by 6:10. So those 20 minutes that I'm
Uh-huh.
gaining is giving me the time after the kids leave the house to journal for a few minutes. And I feel so much better.
I love that.
So I
I
think we
love
need to
that.
focus on one habit and however long it takes you to master it or to get comfortable with it. Like it doesn't have to be this race to all these habits. So that's what I'm thinking.
And they're powerful, right? So empowering you. They're small habits.
Yep.
I've been doing the same thing. Like I've really been tried and true about my waking up and doing my journaling. I
Yeah.
feel lost when I don't do it. Um, I actually get a little upset with myself that I didn't give myself that time. But slowly, I've been saying I'm going to make smarter choices when I like to snack. And I'm a snacker. I'm very
Right.
different than you. You are like, okay, I'm regimented. I'm going to go on a 72-hour cleanse and do it.
Right.
I will try that, I promise. But I am my body, when I am stressed, I love my junk. I am a
Hmm.
junk addict. That is my thing. I am consistent with this. I try to drink 2 of these a day. That is my goal.
Okay.
I found something that actually works for me because it has the straw. I mean, obviously my lipstick's been on it all day, but it just holds me accountable. I actually commute with it. So
That's
I
great.
carry it. I have no problem. People stop me in the street. They're like, look at you with your water. Lots of nurses. Very
Right.
bizarre. Oh, are you a nurse? No, I'm a dancer. Can't you tell? But I've created these powerful habits and I forget, wow, these are wins for myself. I'm consistent with that. And I
Yes.
think that's something that we don't do. We don't celebrate our wins.
No,
Like,
we
as
don't.
much as I'm giving you a hard time and just saying, you really didn't cleanse. You didn't want to take those things out of your mouth. I get it, girl. Don't lie to me. But it's a reality. It's a win. That is a huge thing. You said, I'm going to do a 72-hour cleanse. Hence, you're sort of not healthy. I'm just kidding. But you did it. You did it. That's huge. That's a win. And I think we don't do that enough. Like, we're like, oh my goodness, I didn't do this. So that's it, I'm done. So we need to be powerful about our intentions and say, okay, this week I'm only going to focus on this.
Correct. Exactly. You said you start your day off in a very calm way. Who wants to be running around in the morning? So just say, I'm just going to sit for 5 minutes in quiet. No phone, no distractions, no kids pulling at you, no lunches to make. Even if you sit in bed for 5 minutes with no phone, just sit there
Mhm.
and just breathe. And that already is a win because you're
Right.
calming your nervous system and now you can think. When our nervous system is out of whack, we can't think. Just like you said, when you get stressed, your nervous system is out of whack. And what are you doing? You're snacking. You're eating
Right.
all those things that you know you shouldn't be eating. But
I love
instead, if you take a stop and you take a breath and you say to yourself, okay, Teresa, I'm going to take a 5 minute breath. And then you might not want the snack, or you might only eat a little bit of it. It's not a big thing, but like you said, they're powerful. And you're building trust within yourself.
So basically, we're redefining growth in midlife,
Yes.
right? We are the messy middle, right? So we are talking to women or men
Mm-hmm.
that are struggling with midlife. This year, I'm turning 50. I don't want to be that person this summer that is wrapping myself up because I'm embarrassed of my body. That is my goal this year. I
Right.
gave myself a goal. I'm hitting 50. I want to be loud and proud, but proud of myself, proud within,
Right.
and not proud because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to deal with this year. I'm going to not be comfortable on the beach. I want to walk like I am a model. I mean, I am a model. Let's be
Of
real. My
course
bun
you
is
are.
perfection.
You have
Uh,
that bun. Come on now. You're
hello,
rocking it.
people. But it's discovering who you are now
Mm-hmm.
and who you want to be in the next 10 years. And I think that's where the growth in the midlife comes in.
Yep. And if I can, because I know that we're both big journalers, can we share one or two prompts? And then I'll also put it in the show notes that our listeners can maybe think about. It doesn't have to be this thesis that you have to write, but think about it and write about it. Because I really feel that when we put something pen to paper,
Mhm.
it feels more real. So tell me one or two of your prompts that you think about or that you just naturally start writing about.
First thing I do, I mean, I think I shared this with you constantly. I
Mm-hmm.
always say, what am I ready to release?
Oh, I love that.
I hold a lot of, it's so funny because people think I'm this most outgoing person, and
Are.
I'm not. I'm really not. I don't know why. Like, I am really shy. I'm very
I don't, yeah, no, you're not shy. No,
I
sorry.
am. I
Yes,
am. I
you
wanna be
are.
shy. Let me be shy.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm sorry. Go be
I
shy.
wanna
Be shy.
release the shyness. So, like, I think, like, I always say, like, "What do I wanna release?" I hold on to a lot of things, like,
Mhm.
because I am so shy and sensitive, like, if someone says something, I hold on to it. So, my first prompt is, "What do I wanna release?" Like,
Okay.
letting those things go.
For me, it's if I want to have like not the ultimate life, like what would my life look like if it was truly supported? And listing out those wants, right? I want my kids to wake up on their own. What feeling would get me if my life was truly supported? How would I feel? What version of myself would show up? And
Mm,
so just writing down your wishes, and there's nothing wrong with writing down what you want.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love
So
that.
you have one more?
I think the next one that I really, really gravitate to is what does my body need right now?
Mm, yeah.
Sometimes,
And those go hand in hand.
right? Like sometimes I need those gummy bears. Sometimes I need to eat an apple. Sometimes I need to lean into my essential oils. Like today, I was really stressed at work. So I
Mm-hmm.
naturally gravitated towards Vetiver. I
Mm.
was rolling behind my ears. I needed to be focused. I needed to be connected to my people. So I always say, what does my body need right now? And I listen to myself.
And then for me, it's sometimes I don't trust my choices. I'm always second guessing myself. Yes, I do. I do. I'm being 100% transparent here. Like I'll make a choice, I'll do something. Did I make the right choice? Is it the right
That's
decision?
scary, Irene. I always say, what will Irene do?
See, but those are fears that we have. It's because we want to be accepted by everyone, we be liked by everyone. So if I fully trust myself, would I choose the same or would I choose something different? Because those decisions, those questions always come up for me.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
I know. We're like just throwing it all out there today.
I know. I feel like we just popped our bras and we released everything. This is Burn Bras, bitch.
So I guess to kind of recap, it's not about setting new goals, new you, new year, new everything. Like we said, I think it's more about meeting yourself where you are, thinking about a small habit that you want to accomplish, and then
Mhm.
just working on it until you feel really good, and then maybe consider another habit or another ritual that you want to work on. It doesn't have to be faster, louder, harder, more eccentric. No, I don't think so.
I think it could be softer. Like you and I just touched upon really softer, more intentional, more me moments. I think that makes a focus and a reset for a month. And again, the goal was for us when you and I were talking, it was I don't wanna look at the whole year. I wanna
No.
look at each month. I wanna look at each day, and I wanna say it's okay to reset myself, and I wanna give myself, at this moment in my life,
Hmm.
the okay to say, "It's okay to not be okay, but I'm going to be okay within myself."
Right.
Um, and have these goals, and they could be small goals or it could be big goals.
Hmm. Absolutely. I love it. I feel like we're just coming back to ourselves and really honoring our body. Like you said, we're not going to be part of that hustle culture. That's
Yeah.
just not going to happen anymore. It's not going to be this year. No hustle this year.
Yeah, so if January feels heavy, slow, or pretty much unclear, you're not behind. You're
Mhm.
just not.
Right. So I think we need to take small steps with love, like you said, carry it with us, and those changes are going to happen.
Right.
They will happen, but when things are when we're pressured, that's when we explode and things don't happen. Like you said, that's it. I had the bag of gummy bears. That's it. I'm done. January's like the year is over. I suck. I'm not a healthy person, and then you just kind of talk bad to yourself.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
about resetting, giving yourself that grace,
Hmm.
but at the same time, getting a little consistent where we set these small intentional goals.
Mm.
Um, and celebrate your wins, right? As much as I'm giving you a hard time, I'm so proud of you. Like,
Thank
I've
you.
never been in so awe with another female the way I am with you. I have a girl crush on you, Irene. Is it
I love
February?
it.
Can you be my Valentine?
Sure, I'll be your Valentine.
Celebrate those small wins. You did 72 hours of a cleanse. Girl, you are a friggin' superhero.
Just something that I do. I don't expect other people to do it, but here we are, and we're going to celebrate it. Like you said, celebrate the wins every day. Every day we need to celebrate ourselves and what we do.
I love that. So let's
Yeah.
talk about next week.
Okay. So next week we are continuing our theme of just taking back ourselves, taking back January to be ourselves, but we're going to put a twist on it and we're going to
Cool.
talk about who we are as women, like who is Teresa, who is Irene, talking about motherhood and who are we really showing up for.
I love that. So I'm excited. I'll see you next week, guys.
Yes, absolutely. So if this resonated with you, share it with your friends, your girlfriends, comment, like, share, put us on there, guys, and we will see you next week on the Messy Middle Unfiltered.
And more than anything, you got this. We are here for you.
Absolutely. Bye for now.
Bye for now.